Hi, my name is Dr. Kuliso Ramashia. I'm currently working as a junior doctor in South Africa with aspirations to one day specialize in a surgical field. I also have a passion for education, people, and infotainment, and therefore one day hope to host my very own talk show, #Knifed. For those that know me on Instagram with the handle @thedoctorondex, I've been posting videos and photos of what being a junior doctor in South Africa looks like. I was then challenged to start a YouTube page and make more formal episodes of what this is about. So, here we are at the very first YouTube episode of #Knifed. I'll call this episode The First Incision. On Instagram, I posted an Ask Me Anything. I was hoping that people would ask me anything about either my life or the medical field, and I promised that I would post the answer as The First Incision. So here we go. The question was posed by a friend of mine from high school. Now, I went to an all-boys school, so I won't use the particular phrasing that he used, but the crux of what he was asking is how I manage the work-life balance. You see, being a young professional in South Africa, work cannot be the only thing you do. So there's a number of other activities that I do in my life to remain balanced. He asked me how I achieve this. Here goes. Step 1 is to prioritize. You know when you're growing up and people tell you, you can be anything you want. This is true. But what is even more true is that you cannot be everything you want. Certainly not all at the same time. What prioritizing does is it allows you to rank what's most important all the way down to what's least important. This allows you to then allocate the right amount of time and effort to each activity. The ones at the top will obviously receive the most, and it will just go down in descending order. An example of priorities could be my faith and what I believe in. Could be family, could be work and success, could be having fun. Your priorities could be anything. But in achieving this ever-elusive balance, one needs to know exactly what they are and what order they come in. Step 2, set goals. Like everything in life, it's all about the detail. So I believe every goal should have 3 important factors. Number 1, measurable. Number 2, achievable. And number 3, it should have a time frame. I'll give an example. Suppose one of your top priorities is family. An example of a goal would be, this evening, I would like to fetch my son from school, sit with him for an hour and do homework, and put him to bed. This is a wonderful goal because it achieves all 3 criteria. It's measurable, certainly achievable if you put your mind to it, and it has a time frame. What I like to live by is to set at least 2 goals every day that meet these 3 criteria. Remember, measurable, achievable, and with a time frame. Step 3, avoiding idle time. Have you ever gotten to the end of the day and wondered, where did all the time go? You sit the night before motivated and you plan. Tomorrow, I'm gonna do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, all the way down the alphabet. But when the day comes, you maybe achieve 2 out of those 20 planned tasks. Why? I suspect that it all lies in the detail. I suspect that we not necessarily plan, but sort of fall into the activities of the day. And that accounts for maybe 30%, leaving all of the remaining 70% to chance. I'll give an example. Let's say you're going to go to work the following day, just a regular day. You think you're going to go to work and come back. However, that includes waking up, getting dressed, getting to the shower first, getting dressed, making food, hopping into the car, negotiating traffic, getting to the office, making coffee, reading your emails, and by then the day hasn't even started. If you could sit back and think about some of those details and think about how to streamline them more productively, I suspect we could get more out of our days. I call this the 80-20 rule. That's a stolen idea, by the way. What I mean by 80-20 though, is planning as far as you can for 80% of your day activities. And of course, leaving the remaining 20 to chance, because chance will intervene. I'll give 2 examples. 1. I hate reading, and I really don't like reading my emails. However, I enjoy being in the gym. So what I tend to do is read my emails and do my daily devotions while I'm in the gym. Example number 2, I love to eat, and I eat a whole lot, but I never have the time to cook 3 or 4 good nutritious meals every single day. So what I do is on the weekend, maybe on a Saturday or Sunday, I sit with someone special and we make food that'll last us most of the week. That frees up my time throughout the week and allows me to do more with less. Step 4, collaborate. I find this one particularly difficult because I tend to work well by myself. However, I cannot stress enough the importance of surrounding yourself with like-minded people. People with similar priorities and goals that you can bounce ideas off, brainstorm, and even collaborate together with on projects. There's a reason why wars are fought with armies, why you cannot resuscitate a patient by yourself, and why team sports are so much more enjoyable. Find yourself a team, work with them, win with them. Teamwork makes the dream work. Step 5, and my personal favorite, what I call the one-stop shop. Often in life, we don't take time to just stop and take a look how far we've come relative to where we began and where we'd like to go. I'll make an example. It's almost like a long-distance journey. South Africans, this one is for you. Have you ever been traveling from Joburg to Cape Town or Durban to Polokwane? You get so deep into the journey that you forgot what time you left, when was the last time you ate, you forget even where you're trying to get to. But deep in the distance there, you see this engine one-stop shop. Yes, I'm trying to earn my e-bucks. And finally, when you arrive, you get out of the rat race and realize, shucks, I've actually come a long way. This is one of the final and most crucial steps in achieving that ever-elusive work-life balance. Don't just work, don't just play, but take some time to off-ramp at your one-stop shop and look at how far you've come. This will help you plan where you need to go. So that's it for the first YouTube episode of #Knifed. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and share and engage with me on the comments. If you'd like to engage with me further, my Instagram handle is @thedoctorondex. And until next time, you have been knifed.